Good morning. It's a wonderful and a very bright day out here. So this morning we are actually going to repeat our three medication, which is the coccidiosis, the vitamins and the antibiotics. There's a bit cold coming in here. That's why you can see some birds trying to food themselves, right? But immediately I bring the water in and the feed now, you're going to see that things are actually going to change. They're actually going to move their body, right, and start eating. That is very normal, okay? So, and today we're actually going to give 15 liters because these birds have started consuming. If you look closely, you're actually going to see 15 liters. Yeah, you can see that 15 liters. This one is 16. So we are actually going to give the same way we usually give, all right? But this time around, this is 15 liters. You're actually going to add, this is actually going to be 4 spoons. Yes, for the vitamins, and probably 3 spoons or 3.5 spoons for the rest of the drugs. Okay, so let's go. Because yesterday I placed the water, so before I came back, the water has gone down and it was not a good one. Alright, for these birds, just give them water. Even if feeds are not readily available, make sure water is always available. Okay, so I think this is the last one. Take note that we are actually giving this for 4 good days. This mixture of these medications we're actually going to give for 4 days. Okay, so this is just the 3rd day. Then after the 3rd day, we're actually going to give only vitamins. All right, so that vitamins is to help step down, because we're actually going to give Lasuta. Lasuta is actually coming on the way. Like I always said, you know what to do before Lasuta and after the Lasuta. Okay, that is exactly what we're actually going to do right here. I want to make sure the spoon is leveled. Okay, you can see. So I'm going to just add the half. Okay, let's take this as the half. You can see. Alright, I think we are done for this. Then we head to the coccidiosis drugs, which is the Amprolium 300. So we're just going to keep it. Alright, so we are still actually going to add the 3.5 spoon as well. It's very advisable that you know what you're actually going to give every day to avoid your birds from having further issues or having issues later on. Okay, so this is the 3rd one. Alright, I think we are done. So we're actually going to stir, as we always do. We're going to consume a lot of feed already. Alright, so they are really starting to consume so many feeds. Okay, so this bag, since we're actually going to open one, the next one at, let me see, week 4, because this bag is not for them till the day they're actually going to take their Lasuta vaccine. Right, so let's just stir to make sure everything is mixed evenly. Okay, okay, so after that we just have to share as we always do. So if you look closely this time, you're actually going to see that I added this the medication. So I made it come up so it will finish halfway before I'm back. Alright, so I'll have to serve these birds now. They're very tasty, very tasty. Okay, although I gave them medication last night because it got finished before I came back, so I'm still going to give them to make sure it's sufficient. Right, so I've given them the water, but they don't really seem to be extremely tasty, or very tasty rather. So yeah, they're just hungry, so they want to eat. So like I said, you see those ones that are trying to food, you can't see them anymore. Right, it was due to the cold. All right, it's a bit cold because right, this place is open and it becomes good ventilation to be here. That is why I had to just open it up this way. So now I'm actually going to serve them feed, but before that I'm going to place the feed in here as usual, so I can be able to check or track how many, or to know the quantity of feeds this bird consumes. All right, okay, so most times I put like 6 of these, although I don't know how many kg is 6 of that rubber. All right, yes, so I've not measured it at all. Okay, so I've not measured it, but let us just see how it goes. Okay, so if you are joining us for the very first time, please do well to like, share and hit the subscribe button. Do well to go up and check the videos how we started from the beginning, so you can get the primary and the basic knowledge. And if you have been following us for a while now, thank you for the good work. All right, so I think this is even more, but let's see what we're going to do to them. So this one, I'm very sure this one is going to take them throughout the day. Yes, right, so this one will take them maybe tomorrow. Okay, so let's go in and see. I guess I can tell that it's actually hungry that's disturbing these birds. Okay, so you can see they're not really thirsty. They've left the water already. Okay, they've left the medication. Okay, you can see. Yeah, see, they've clustered this place because they know that feed is around the corner. So guys, let's just quickly feed our birds. You can see that one at that extreme end there. So let's go and check to know why she's just so calm or bending down that way. Let's take it close. You can see there's nothing really wrong. She's just trying to be. You can see. Okay, so she's fine. So we're actually just going to feed our birds. We're going to just start feeding them right now. So guys, it was just the hungry. Alright, so the birds are very hungry. Like I said, I'm going to add more feeders. Okay, I said I'm going to add more feeders to this bed, for these birds, because of this small one, those single ones that are moving around. Okay, because see, look at, you can see everywhere is occupied. So what I said, I'm just actually going to add more feeders, maybe around 3 or 4 feeders like that. Okay, because they are just moving around and looking for feeds. Those ones that are just moving separately, you can see those ones roaming around. You can see them. Okay, you can see these ones here moving around. So that's vegetable, all of them can eat, but it seems that 90% are eating at once, so which is actually a good one. All right, it's actually a good one, but we're going to make sure that all of them are eating. Their heads are down on in the feeders, so that is what we're actually going to do. So guys, I think we have really done enough for today, and I guess you've learned something, or you are learning something, because definitely following us from the day one till now, you must have learned something reasonable, okay, that will help you thrive in your poultry business. Okay, so thank you and have a wonderful day.